नमस्सर्वेभ्यः कक्षायां स्वागतम्। अद्य शुभरविवासरे प्रार्थनया प्रारम्भं कुर्मः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। हरिः ओं तत्सत्। तृतीयपाठे पञ्चम उपभागे स्मः। तत्र अस्माभिः काव्यकथायाः तृतीयभागं पठनीयमस्ति अद्य। एतावत्पर्यन्तम् एतत्तु शिशुपालवधम् इति महाकाव्यात् स्वीकृतभागमेव, परन्तु न तु साक्षात् काव्यस्य मूलं यदस्ति तस्य प्रक्षेपः अत्र नास्ति। संस्कृतभारत्याः पण्डिताः सरलसंस्कृते पुनः लिखित्वा कथा यदस्ति कथां पुनः लिखित्वा अस्माकं पठनाय सौलभ्याय च एवं कृतवन्तः। तो तदेव पठनं। प्रप्रथमम् आसीत् नारदस्य आगमनं श्रीकृष्णस्य समीपे। तत्र सः नारदः श्रीकृष्णं वदति, पश्यतु भवानेव रामः आसीत्, पुरा नृसिंहः आसीत्, एवं बहून् राक्षसान् रावणादीन् राक्षसान् मारितवान् अस्ति लोककल्याणाय। इदानीं स एव दुष्टराक्षसः पुनः आगतः अस्ति, शिशुपालः इति। तस्य वधं करणीयं भवद्भिः इति सूचयित्वा गच्छति। तदनन्तरं श्रीकृष्णः बलरामेण अपि च ज्ञानवृद्ध उद्धवेन सह मन्त्रालोचनं कृत्वा आसीत्। तदा एव सङ्केतः अपि आगतं, किं युधिष्ठिरः यागं कर्तुम् इच्छति, सहायाय श्रीकृष्णम् आहूतवान् अस्ति तत्र आगन्तुम् इति। किं करणीयम् इति मन्त्रालोचने सूचना मिलति यत् इन्द्रप्रस्थं गमिष्यामः, तत्रैव सर्वं भवति इति। तथैव प्रायः तदेव अत्र मन्त्रालोचनस्य भागं किम् इत्येव प्रथमभागे अस्ति। पश्यामः। इन्द्रप्रस्थप्रयाणम् इति, इन्द्रप्रस्थं प्रति एतेषां प्रयाणं कथमस्ति इति अद्यतनकथाभागः। अहं कमपि आह्वयामि, एकनिमेषं। कलाशेखर्वर्ये नमस्ते। प्रथमभागं भवती पठितुं शक्यते।
इन्द्रप्रस्थप्रयाणं। श्रीकृष्णस्य वचनं श्रुत्वा बलरामः स्वाभिप्रायं कथितवान्, इदानीं जैत्ययात्रा उचिता, न तु यज्ञयात्रा।
एकनिमिषं, तत्रैव विरामं स्वीकरोतु। पश्यामः किमस्ति इति। श्रीकृष्णस्य वचनं श्रुत्वा श्रवणक्रियायाः कर्म अस्ति वचनं। कस्य वचनं? श्रीकृष्णस्य। तो वचनम् एव कर्ता, कर्म न कर्ता। वचनं श्रुत्वा न बलरामः कर्ता, अत्र क्षम्यतां, बलरामः कर्ता, वचनम् इति कर्म एव। कर्मस्य षष्ठीविभक्तिसम्बन्धितपदमस्ति श्रीकृष्णः। श्रीकृष्णस्य वचनं श्रुत्वा बलरामः स्वस्य अभिप्रायम् इति समस्ते, स्वस्य अभिप्रायं कथितवान्। एवं कथितवान्। इदानीं नौ जैत्रयात्रा उचिता, बेटर टू गो फॉर द जैत्रयात्रा, that means to go for war against Shishupala. Okay, victory travel. Okay, that's what. Natu yajna yatra, not going for yajna yaga, etc. It's not a time of peace like that. Patatu bagini agre.
शिशुपालः केवलं पीडको न तवापि शत्रुः।
शत्रुः अत्र अत्र विरामं स्वीकरोतु शिशुपालः न केवलं लोकपीडकः तत्र विसर्गस्य उत्वं लोकपीडकः अपि तव शत्रुः एवमेव कुत्रापि लोकपीडकः अस्ति इति भवान् तत्र गच्छतु इति नास्ति अत्र भवतः अपि कष्टमस्ति अग्रे यथा यदि शिशुपालः एव अग्रेसरः भवति इति तव शत्रुः अपि लोकपीडकः अपि तर्हि किमपि करणीयमेव इति बलरामस्य चिन्तनम् अग्रे किं वदति इति पश्यामः भगिनी पठतु
पूर्वं सः रुक्मिणीं तव भार्याम् उपेक्षितवान्
अपेक्षितवान्
अपेक्षितवान्
upeksitavan is another word but this is worse than upekshitavan see upeksha means to ignore oh Rukmini would have been happy with that but here apekshitavan he desired Rukmini despite she being the wife of Sri Krishna he had that kind of lalaj
तान प्राप्ता
she was not obtained by him
अतः कुपितः सः सदा तवाहितमेव चिन्तयति
तव अहितम एव सो तव अहितम सवर्ण दीर्घ अहितम एव संयुक्ताक्षर ओके आर गुणिताक्षर सो अतः देयरफॉर तत्कारणात् तस्मात् तस्मात् इज अनदर ऑप्शन फॉर अतः कुपितः सः द वन हु बिकेम एंग्री sada always tava ahitam your misfortune or non gainful result for you eva that only chintayati he plans continue beginning
एवं बहुवारं सः अपराधं कृतवान्
so with this mentality of doing ahita for you he has already many times bahuvaram varam varam is another way we use it punah punah varam varam that sense bahuvaram saha aparadham kritavan bhavat sakashe I mean for you aparadham kritavan I mean he has already abused you a lot
tasya kshama nochita
so his excusing him tasya kshama excuse of him not appropriate na uchita nochita gunasandhi
pratamam sah antavyah
so first he has to be killed then he has to become a killed person should be killed
युधिष्ठिरो यागं करोतु अथवा त्यजतु
so Balarama is saying ayo Yudhishthira whether he does the yaga or he may not do what is the big deal that sense
अस्माकं स्वार्थं वयं साधयाम इति दृढं स्वाभिप्रायं प्रकाशितवान्
अत्र स्वादयामः इति स्यात् तत्र विसर्गस्य लोपः इति मन्ये नंबर 3 कुत्र अस्ति okay I haven't opened up here it is no achieve is written okay they have not written the sandhi breakup but I think it's sadayamah because of the
mahodaya
potentially lot also correct then there is no visarga needed correct karavama sadhayama they are all in vayam uttama purusha bahuvachana correct bagini so asmakam swartham vayam sadhayama let us focus on our interest swartha is interest our own interest
अस्माकं
so this way
साधयाम इति दृढं स्वाभिप्रायं प्रकाशितवान्
this iti is one nimsha iti is the closure for this whole quote all the way where he began okay idanim from there okay so iti so swabhiprayam evam katitavan like that actually a little bit of repetition is there iti dridam swabhiprayam prakashitavan there is it's not very precise what they have done because once you start the quote end the quote you should not duplicate the start you should close the start so shrutva balaramaha swabhiprayam katitavan and iti should have stopped there so or they should not have said all that. Balaramah hyphen idanim etc etc iti dridam swabiprayam prakashitavan would have been enough. Now prakashitavan is there, katitavan is there as a duplicate, swabiprayam appears twice. So little bit of, because of the long winding thing, somewhere the context has been little missed by Samskrita Bharati editors. Okay, but nothing colossal. Because Sanskrit allows duplications. So Swabiprayam, if it is there twice, we merge it. Katitavan, Prakashitavan, we take it as a duplicate accented representation of the same thing. No problem. At least it is not Tiganta, it is two Kridantas. Katitavan, Prakashitavan cha. Like that, you can take it. Okay? Continue, Bhagini.
चित्रदेवताः अपि बलरामस्य अभिप्रायम् एव उक्तवत्यः इव.
Sabha mandire pratidvanihi shrutah. So in the whole sabha, everybody agreed with Balarama. Pratidvani means tvam samyak uktavan, bhale bhale, something like that. Okay, that is that pratidvani. Sabha mandire pratidvanihi shrutah. Okay, because very kshatriya like statement, right? Yeah. Chitra devataha api. Chitra devataha, G, if you see G here, Chitra devataha, okay, there is just Sandhi there. So,
Goddess in the pictures.
Goddess in pictures.
Goddess in pictures, yeah, that's what they have here, number 4. Goddess in pictures. So, it is a little bit of Kavi Samaya. The Pratidvani from the walls was so strong that it is as if even the devatas painted around in the Sabhangana themselves agreed. That kind of upama he brings there. So Chitra devataha api Balaramasya abhiprayameva uktavatyah iva. Devataha strilinge we have to take because uktavatyah is there. Okay. As if they told themselves, the reflected Balarama's opinion like that. Correct. Thanks, Varya. Let me call someone else. There is a Purnima Srinivasan. Can she unmute?
Am Mahoday.
Namaste, Varya. Namaste. So you take this paragraph, Bhagini.
Yeah. Anantaram Uddhavaha. Uddhavaha. Swamatam Katitavan. Kevalam.
One second. Afterwards, Uddhava placed his opinion. I mean, he represented his opinion.
Kevalam Utsaho na Karya Sadakaha.
So just enthusiasm alone won't achieve results.
Shama Atyantam Avashyaki.
Kshama, forbearance, patience, this kind of mean is extremely important.
Tvara na kartavya.
One shouldn't hurry.
Alpasya Vishayasya Krite Bahu Prayaso Nochitaha.
Killing Shishupala, what big deal it is? I mean, for the Kshullaka person like Shishupala, Alpasya Vishayasya, or killing of Shishupala, a paltry matter like killing of Shishupala, why you are over planning? It's not required. Lot of effort is not appropriate.
Mushakam Grahitum Parvatasya Khananamiva.
Mushakam Grahitum, to catch a mouse, Parvatasya Khananamiva. It's like trying to dig a mountain to grab a mouse. Why are you Jaitra Yatra and such things you're suggesting? Like that. Continue.
Api cha Shishupalasya Samipe Rajasamuha Asti.
Samuhaha. The double ha and then Visarja. Okay. Apicha, and also, see how this leading is, and also of Shishupala's in the nearhood. I mean, with him, with Shishupala, Rajasamuha asti. There is a entire coterie of his Samanta kings who are also fools like him, who are supporting him. That sense.
अतः सः जेतुं न सुलभः.
So therefore, it's not easy to win over with if you go about in a thoughtless way. I mean, in bracket we have to take that, okay? Because earlier he said mushaka also, okay? So I mean, yeah, there is a way to killing even a mouse. That's what he means.
किञ्च भवान् यागाय यदि न गच्छति तदा बन्धुद्रोहो भवति.
And also kincha, I mean, it's another phraseology which is very used. Apra, I mean, that like in Tamil we say amele. Same thing is that kincha. Okay, kincha bhavan yagaya yadi nagachati. If in case you don't go for this yaga, honor the yaga invitation, tada bandudroho bhavati, bandudroha. Then it is like, betraying your relative.
यागे एव युद्धावकाशो भविष्यति.
In that very yaga itself, he is having foresight. In that very yaga itself, there will be an opportunity for a war, for fight.
तत्रैव शिशुपालो हन्तव्यः.
There alone itself, Shishupala should be killed. Thanks, Bhagini. Just take a pause. I'll invite a third person to get involved. Kamakshi, Murti Varye, Kamakshi.
Mahodaya.
Namaste. So she had read up to there only Shishupala has to be killed. Tatraiva Shishupalo Hantavyaha. Continue, Bhagini.
पूर्वं भवान् शिशुपालस्य अम्बायै एकं प्रतिज्ञावचनं दत्तवान्.
So hold there. So before Purvam, Yada Kadapi Purvam. Bhavan आप शिशुपाल के अम्बायै माता को एकम प्रतिज्ञावचनम एक प्रतिज्ञावचन को दत्तवान दिया था.
शिशुपालस्य 100 अपराधान् मृष्यामि इति.
What was that प्रतिज्ञावचना? शिशुपालस्य 100 अपराधान् मृष्यामि. I will give kshama, mrisha, I mean, I will excuse, mercy. Mrisha is almost mercy. So I will give mercy for 100 faults of Shishupala before I take any action against him. Like that he had given, because Shishupala's Amba was also a Gopika. I mean, they were all Yadava Kula, no? So same thing. Continue, Bhagini.
यदि ततः पूर्वं तस्य हननं भविष्यति तर्हि तव प्रतिज्ञा भङ्गो भविष्यति.
In case you hurry and kill without waiting for that 100 count to come up, then it's like, pratignya bhanga of the vachana you had given to his mother.
अतः यागयात्रा उचिता.
Therefore, better to go on this yaga yatra, not jaitra yatra. That is appropriate.
तदा कार्यद्वयमपि भविष्यति इति उद्धवः युक्तिवचनम् उक्तवान्.
At that time, that means during the yaga, karyadvayam api. Karyadvayam is a technique of taking into singular pratamam karyam, dvitiyam karyam cha karyadvayam, like that. Okay. So karyam is napumsaka, I think. So karyam karye, I think, like that it will go if you use dvivachana, but karyadvayam is a technique. So both of them will be happening. So Uddhava yukti vachana, a clever advice he told. One more couple of more sentence and we are done. Continue, Bhagini.
Sri Krishna.
Sir, that is there. Kshama avashyantam avashyaki. What is the formation of the sentence?
Kshama is strilinga, so avashyaki is strilinga.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Sri Krishna Uddhavasya vachanena santushto bhavat.
So she read correctly. This is only after you split, you have to bring it. Sri Krishna of Uddhava, by the word happy fellow, he became abhavat. Okay, so there is a visargasya utva followed by a purva rupa sandhi. So abhavat, he became lang lakara. Continue, Bhagini.
Saha यज्ञयात्रं कर्तुं निश्चितवान्.
So he took the advice of Uddhava only, and I'm sure he appropriately calmed down Balarama before he took that choice. So he decided to go on the Yajnayatra. Anyway, Balarama's apeksha is also going to be met. That is, the Uddhava's is a more master plan.
इन्द्रप्रस्थं प्रति प्रयाणम् आरब्धवान् च.
He started his prayana for Indraprastha. Though unfortunately the name of this segment is Indraprastha Prayanam, actually I should replace the name as Shri Krishna Mantralochanam, something like that, or just Mantralochanam, because the entire thing is Mantralochanam only, not yet Prayanam. Decision is Indraprastha Prayanam, but I think Mantralochanam would have been a better name, but it's okay. Huh? So we already saw various places, the various sandhis. So some places I am not even convinced. This Chitra Devataha api is itself written again. Chitra Devataha api they have shown. So there is some something that is missed there. Okay, leave that. We will try to answer these questions. Okay, so I'll mute everyone. Okay, and I will invite Dharmesh Varya. Can you unmute?
आम् महोदय.
नमस्ते वर्य. सो बलरामः प्रथमं द्वितीयं च प्रश्नं पठित्वा उत्तरमपि दास्यतु.
बलरामः श्रीकृष्णं किम् उक्तवान्? उत्तरं
संक्षिप्ततया एकं वाक्यमेव वदतु. आहत्य किम् उक्तवान्? ओवराल् वाट् ही सेड.
अहं न जानामि.
अस्तु अस्तु, चिन्ता नास्ति. प्रप्रथमं तत्र अन्तिमं निर्णयं किमासीत् बलरामस्य? जैत्रयात्रा करणीयम् अस्माभिः इति उक्तवान्. दट्स् एनफ्. आल् द काल् दिस् इस् नाट् रिक्वैर्ड्. सो बलरामः श्रीकृष्णं कोट् ओपन् अस्माभिः जैत्रयात्रं करणीयम् इति कोट् क्लोस् इति उक्तवान् इस् एनफ्. ओके. So don't go with, I mean, he said some 10 things, right?
Yes.
So no need for all that. If usually such questions will be 1 mark. If it is 2 marks, you may want to tell a little bit more. What, why Jaitrayatra? Shishupalaha, Lokapidakaha, Saha Tava Shatruhu, Rukminim, Saha Apekshitavanapi, Yagaha Kathamapi Bhavet, Tad Yudhishthirasya Chintanam, Asmakam Kim, Vayam Jaitrayatraam Gatva Shishupalasya Vadham Karishyamaha. Like this, you have to come with your own words. You don't have to quote what is there. More or less the summary you can say for 2 marks or more, you can go that much. For 1 marks, it is enough if you mention Jaitrayatra Uchita or Karaniyam iti. Right. So I would say Jaitrayatra Uchita Natu Yajnayatra. I mean, you can go a little bit that also. Iti Balaramaha Uktavan. Finish. Okay. Thanks, Varya. Pavitra Varya, you have unmuted. You have a question?
No, Jim.
Okay. You take the second question, Pavitra.
Okay. कुत्र युद्धावकाशः भविष्यति इति उद्धवः उक्तवान्. यागेव. यागे
एव. Yeah. युद्धावकाशः भविष्यति. Separate out. Yage eva, because we have otherwise it will become a more complicated sandhi to represent. Okay. A plus A. So you have to go for Yantavanta Desha. Yantavanta Desha and all that. So just stick to Yage eva. Yage eva. Correct. Indraprasthayam Yage eva युद्धावकाशः भविष्यति तत्र एव यज्ञयात्रां कुर्मः इति उद्धवः उक्तवान्. Something like that. यागे एव युद्धावकाशः भविष्यति is the exact summary that we need to come out with. Well done, Bhagini. Who has an iPhone 14 guest who has raised his or her hand? I don't know.
Shailaja.
Namaste, Shailaja ji. You please take the third question.
श्रीकृष्णः किं प्रतिज्ञावचनं श्रीकृष्णः किं प्रतिज्ञावचनं दत्तवान् आसीत्?
Hmm.
श्रीकृष्णः शिशुपालस्य अम्बायै प्रतिज्ञावचनं दत्तवान् आसीत्.
Kim, it's not calm. See, your answer is perfect grammatically, except you assumed it was calm. The way you answered is to whom he gave pratignya vachana. Here,
Yeah,
kim pratignya vachana? What pratignya vachana? Say one more sentence.
शिशुपालस्य शतम् अपराधं क्षमिष्यामि अपराधान् मुच्यामि इति प्रतिज्ञावचनं दत्तवान् आसीत्.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So Bhagini actually answered two questions. One was calm. I think rarely she got opportunity to say, okay, let me go with my own answer. So calm pratignyavachanam and kim pratignyavachanam, both she answered. Okay, well done, Bhagini. Anuradha Varye.
नमस्ते नमस्ते सर
Yeah, number 4.
श्रीकृष्णः केन सन्तुष्टः जातः? श्रीकृष्णः उद्धवस्य वचनेन सन्तुष्टः जातः.
श्रीकृष्णः उद्धवस्य वचनेन सन्तुष्टः जातः. श्रीकृष्णः अपि तथैव चिन्तयन् आसीत् प्रायः, यद्यपि साक्षात् नोक्तवान् तु सन्तुष्टः जातः श्रीकृष्णः. सम्यक्. So उद्धवस्य शिशुपालस्य शतं, that already you answered. उद्धवस्य वचनेन श्रीकृष्णः सन्तुष्टः जातः. So now I think Aditya has been trying to get my attention. Aditya A, 12th standard F division. Oh, you are in 12th grade, Varya?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God, we are so happy. Welcome to you, young fella. So number 5 for you.
Yes, sir. Shri Krishna yagnayatram kartum nischitavan.
Yeah, yagnayatram kartum nischitavan. Very good. Okay. So yatha uddhavena uktam tathaiva yagnayatram kartum Shri Krishna nischitavan. If you want to go a little bit more effect, okay. Yagnayatram kartum Shri Krishna nischitavan. Well done. Okay, so that was that. Anybody has any pending questions?
Sir, in this Uddhavasya Vachanena, we can also put it Upadeshanena.
Upadesham, Upadeshaha, Upadeshena.
Upadeshena. Right, sir. Thank you, sir.
महोदय, श्रीकृष्ण actually Uddhava he is not in a position to, he is not expected to give Upadesha to Krishna. No, only he can.
No. Nothing like that, Shailaja Varya. Don't take any offense for a word Upadesha. Okay? Adesha, Upadesha, directive. No problem. You don't have to take the heavy meaning of Upadesha as some guru giving Shishya, some deva giving to some bhakta. No. Huh? As a Jnana Vriddha, when Sri Krishna has consulted him, what he tells is Upadesha only. If Bhishma tells something to Krishna, that is Upadesha. What is wrong with Uddhava telling Krishna? Don't imagine the Maharashtra Uddhava of present era. Okay, Bhagini? Don't get offended. Okay.
Dhanyawada.
Okay.
Shweta means you are attacking. Probably if that Uddhava
I'm not using any surname. Okay. Shweta Pense.
Yeah,
what is your question, Bhagini?
Yeah, sir. Sir, second paragraph, Kshama Atyantam Avashyaki. So is this Avashyaki is a Visheshana?
Yeah, to Kshama. Correct.
Okay.
So if it was something Nampumsaka, it would have been Avashyakam. If it was something Pullinga, it would have been Avashyakaha. Because it is Strilinga, it's Avashyaki.
Okay, so it has not changed to like Akarant. It has become Ikaran.
Ikaran, yeah, that is the Stri Pratyaya. Neep, I think it's called Neep Pratyaya. That Pratyaya has been applied. Not Avashyaka, it is Avashyaki.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
There are 6 Stri Pratyayas. And there are some rules where, a particular pratyaya is used. Only now we can't grammatically learn that, but we can appreciate there are 6 and these are the various sounds of those 6. And for example, you heard ini variant also, right? So
Yeah.
Mandakini.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
so that is another type of Stri Pratyaya like that.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir. Got it.
Okay. So Anvaya Rachana. We have come to the next segment, and here, as we know, we have been studying shlokas from first chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Very light, nice chapter that is for grammatical analysis and study. So Samskrita Bharati has wonderful pair of books for this. I have shared the links in the group with you guys. But whatever is needed for this exam is all given here. But it'll be nice to have that to refer to that also. It has a little more nice grammatical points and explanations and all that. And the first of the two books, actually the two books themselves are the fourth and fifth books of some series. That's a different matter altogether. But anyway, so though the first of those two books focuses with grand detail on the first few chapters. Okay, so the first four chapters alone, I think, fill the first book. Okay, and then the second book brushes through the balance chapters in a quick manner. Okay, so the first book is very, very good for grammatical analysis, because just from 4 chapters we can learn a lot of grammar there and appreciate the language of Vyasa through Bhagavad Gita and language of Bhagavan, of course. Okay.
Sorry, sir, I missed which book you are saying.
Gita Praveshaha Chaturtham, something like that. Can somebody confirm me the
Sir,
name?
is it Gita Sopanam, the exam which?
Gita
No,
Sopana.
Gita Praveshaha is the last level, Mahodaya. You are correct. All the 700 shlokas are dealt there in the last book.
But fourth and 2 books are there. Fourth and fifth.
4
book.
and 5 are there.
4 and 5. Gita Pravesha 4, Gita Pravesha 5 books. Right? Right. Yeah. But like Bhagini said, it's kind of the in the line of what we call as Gita Sopanam only in that tradition. Gita Pravesha is entered in the latter half. Okay. Gita Sopana in the beginning is more about grammar and all that, with background of this Gita characters. So, Krishna, Arjuna, Duryodhana, these characters are used as nouns. That's all. It's not about learning Bhagavad Gita. The later, as we move to 3 and 4 level, which is the higher levels of Gita Sopanam also, is when Gita Pravesha 3, 4 starts applying. Okay. So Anvaya Rachana. So let us see the 4th verse. May not be the 4th verse in the actual original first chapter, but 4th verse in our sequence. Drishtaketushchekitanah Kashirajascha Viryavan Purujit Kuntibojascha Shaibyascha Narapungavaha. If you see, this one doesn't have any Kriya Pada. So it simply has names and Visheshanas here and there. Okay. So this is actually going with the flow in the end. They are all there. Atra Ranarange, Santi, or something like that, somewhere some equivalent might come. But we have to assume Santi, that's all. For now, we have to assume Santi and we are in business. So the Samskrita Bharati has not tried to bring the whole collection of 4 or 5 verses into one place and explain. They said, hey, just pull forward and use it. Okay. So, Drishtaketuhu cha. So, Drishtaketush. So, there is a Visargasya Sattva followed by a Shutva. Okay. Visargasya Sattva followed by a Chutva, or you can just call it together as Visargasya Shakaraha. So, Cha has influenced that Chutva. Chekitanaha, another name. Drishtaketuhu, Chekitanaha, Kashirajaha, Cha Viryavan. Okay. So, Viryavan is a Visheshana. Okay. To probably Kashiraja. Purujit Takaranta. Pratama Vibhakti also is Takaranta there. Purujit Kuntibojaha. Again, Chutva there of a Sakara. Kuntibojascha Shaibhyascha. Repeat of Shaibhyaha cha Narapungavaha. This is a Vishanashana to everybody because it's in Bahuvachana. Narapungavaha Drishtaketuhu Chekitanaha Viryavan Kashirajaha Purujit Kuntibojaha Shaibhyaha cha Santi. Cha, one copy we need. So many copies are there. One copy we need. Santi. Okay, that's what would be the Anvaya Vakya for us. So,
So what does Narapungavaha mean?
we will see the meaning. Okay, so it's like, the most masculine amongst men, that is men amongst men, that sense is there in Narapungava. Okay.
Purusha Shrestha.
Purusha Shrestha, correct. Purusha Shrestha, Pungava. Shrestha is that Pungava. Okay. But there is if you see the Pungava word itself, there is a pum in that. Okay, so it is about masculinity aspect of that Shrestata. So little bit it is used with males. Okay, Narapungavaha.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. It's a Bahuvachana. Oh, it's a Ekavachana. I have indicated it is Ekavachana. I am surprised. Pungava, Narapungavaha is Ekavachana. Kidrishaha Shaibhyaha Narapungavaha. So my bad in assuming it is a Bhavaha like that. I thought it is Bahuvachana is a mistake. So it's a tough word. So Narapungavaha is, so Narapungavaha would be the Bahuvachana. So Akaranta Pullinga only. Okay. So very good. So
it is given Nareshu Shreshtaha in
Nareshu, Purusha Shreshtaha, Nareshu Shreshtaha. Correct. Or Naranam Shreshtaha. That also, you can use Shashti also there. Okay. Drishtaketuhu Chekitadha Visa Visarga Sandhi followed by Chutva Sandhi. Such, Shuch, Sh. So in the end Chutva, but in the beginning it is Visarga reversal with Sakara. Okay. All right. So similarly, we saw a lot of others, so no need to expand all that. So the Tatparya, basically in the army of Pandavas. Where is in the army of Pandavas? It is contextually brought. Tatparya has that power to bring the context from earlier storyline, so far, etc. Even looking ahead also sometimes. Okay, so need not exactly be the literal words that are there in the verse. Context has to be brought.
Pandaputranam Chamum is there in the previous one.
Correct. So from that it has been borrowed. So there are Drishtaketu, Chekitana, the valorous Kashi Raja. So Viryavan, valorous. Okay. Some suitable translation you do. If you don't remember valorous, you can say one with great fervor. Something like that is also fine. Okay. Purujit, Kunti Boja, and the great Shaibya. Because it's Ekavachana, we take it with Shaibya, closest sitting to that. Okay. So great Shaibya. All are Narapungavas, but it has been, Shaibya has been lifted up by Vyasa. Okay. So what is the Kriyapada? Santi. So Kutra Santi? Anike. Pandavanam Anike de Santi. That has been brought in. The Kriyapada effect has been brought in with the inference. Okay, Kriyapadam Asti Adhyahritam or Santi. Technically, Bahuvachana form of it. Pratama Vibhakti, all the list. Okay, Avyayam Cha. Only 3 was there. I thought more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4 are there. So they missed one. The word Viryavan is an adjective of Kashi Raja. Narapungava is an adjective of Shaibya. One cha is a conjunction. Other 3 are Padapuranarthakau. Okay, therefore they are not taken in Anvaya Rachana. Fine. So now they have gone with the Akanksha Paddhati. Question. So Santi or Asti, Santi you can write. Okay. Why they put Asti is because the question will be individualistic. That's why Asti. So Drishtaketu Hasti, Chekitana Hasti, but you can say Asti Santi and then go Asti during questioning. So Kriyapadam Adhyahritam, inferred. कः अस्ति दृष्टकेतुः अस्ति पुनः कः अस्ति चेकितानः अस्ति पुनः कः अस्ति काशिराजः कीदृशः काशिराजः वीर्यवान् काशिराजः in the same way Purujit Kunti Boja Shaibhyah cha they brought in coincidentally with the last one nicely Narapungavah Shaibhyah cha. So you can kind of pretty much now read it as दृष्टकेतुः चेकितानः काशीराज वीर्यवान् काशीराजः पुरुजित् कुन्तिभोजः नरपुङ्गवः शैब्यः च सन्ति. Like that is the in bracket you can further extend it as Pandavanam Anike Santi, like that. So what is this I have here? Amara Kosha, some quote. Nice, let us see. स्युरुत्तरपदे पुंगवर्षभ कुञ्जराः सिंहशार्दूलनागाद्याः पुंसि श्रेष्ठार्थगोचराः. What a beautiful verse by Amarasimha. So in Pullinga, Pumsi, in Pullinga, Shrestharthagocharaha, superiority meaning explainers, revealers are. So Syuhu Uttarapade, maybe in the Uttarapada, I mean in the second part, Vyagra, Pungava, Rishabha, Kunjara, Simha, Shardula, Naga, etc. Okay, see how he gives a list of possibilities. So Purusha Nagaha, Purusha Shardulaha, Purusha Simha, Narasimha, Purusha Kunjaraha, Purusharshabha, Purusha Pungavaha, Nara Pungavaha, Nara Vyagraha. These are all same. They are all saying Narashreshtaha. That's all. Okay? How beautifully Amara Kosha has explained it. And it is there in beautiful meter also in Amara Kosha. That's another thing we have to clap these Kavis. They didn't have the duty of just coding this. They had the duty of coding this in specific meters so that you could memorize. Huh? So you can kind of mug it up. Suruttarapade Vyagra Pungavarshaba. You want to pronounce, we have to struggle. Pungavarshaba, Pungavrishaba. I think something is a little varying there. Kunjaraha, Simha, Shardula, Nagadyaha, Pumsi, Shreshtarthagocharaha. Nice.
Sir, can I please ask something?
You just ask. The time is saved
Okay.
if you just ask.
Sir, what is Chekitanaha?
It's a name. Chakitasya putraha Chekitanaha, something like that. Or maybe the low, I don't know, Chakita is a Pradesha or a Pita or some Guru, some Panga, some group, Pangada. Chekitana is a Taditanta derivative is how I see it. But I really don't know. Probably Chakitaha means one who surprises his enemies, something like that. I mean,
Yeah.
something. Vyutpatti, we can keep going. There are some things, if you can't find normal Vyutpatti, there are some Unadi sutras from which people find Utpattis. Cha means this, Ka means this, Ta means this, like this, endless. So it's a proper noun, a fellow called Chekitana.
Yeah.
That's it. See, for example, Dhrishta Ketuhu, not Dhr, soft da, it is Mahaprana dha. So Dhrishta Ketuhu, I mean, some kind of a fierce Ketu, Rahu Ketu is a you know, that star, falling star type of thing. So his name is having a fierce comet type of name, maybe. I think. So it'll be some characteristic. Kashi Raja, poor fellow, has a very
Shishupala's son.
Shishupala's son also.
Grandson.
Grandson.
Shishupala's grandson and Drishtaketu's son.
Oh, thanks, Bhagini. See, Shishupala's son Drishtaketu has also come into the Pandava side. They all saw the, what you call, I mean, they were not cruel like the father, not in the wrong way. So they took the right path, it looks like. They all surrendered to Krishna and followed his word. So Drishtaketu, Chekitana, the son and grandson of Shishupala, no less, are also in this list. Thanks, Bhagini. See, we need the elders for the wisdom. Huh? Thank you. So, a couple of more verses are there from this section. Let us see if we can catch up before we have our water break. Yudha manyuscha vikrantah uttamaujaschа viryavan saubhadro draupadeyascha sarva eva maharathaah. Okay. Yudha manyuh cha vikrantah uttamaujaah cha viryavan saubhadrah Draupadeyaah, Bahuvachana, Draupadeyaah cha sarva eva maharataah. Okay, this sarva eva is a called Yalopa. If you remember your previous lesson, we studied Yanta Vanta Desha, and then So sarve eva goes to sarva eva, yavit ye yakara, yara lava yakara, yeva. Sarva eva, you can do yalopa because that's an optional further step possible. When you do the yalopa, they typically again break and write the sandhi as sarva eva. So it is actually sarve. It looks finally like a ekara got elided. Okay. So earlier you remember we got gate evam, something like that we talked about a little earlier in this class. Yage eva. So yage eva, either you have to go yaga eva with yanta or do yalopa and do yaga hyphen space eva. So that's why we said let us choose the non-sandhi variant, yage space eva, like that. The same thing here, sarve eva has gone to sarva eva. Two sandhis have happened. Yantadesha followed by yalopa has happened to achieve this form. Okay, kavis use this way generally. Okay. Okay, so let us come back to the original meaning. So Yudamanyuhu is another person there. Vikrantaha, another person there. Uttamaujaha, Uttamaujas, Sakaranta Pullinga Shabda. Uttamaujaha, Pratama Ekavachana. Okay, Uttamaujaha, another one person only. Viryavan Uttamaujaha. As usual, we associate with the immediate neighbor. We don't cross the pada or anything. In this pada only, we find the applicant for that. Okay, Saubhadraha, Subhadrayaha putraha or Subhadrayaha apatyam puman. Okay, is Saubhadraha, Taditanta. Okay, so son of Subhadra, Saubhadraha. Okay, Draupadeyaha. See, Draupadi had 5 sons, right, from 5 Pandavas. So Draupadeyaha or Draupadyaha putraha. Apatyam apatyani praya. Draupadyaha apatyani puman. Okay, is Draupadeyaha. Sarve eva maharataha. All these guys are great charioteers, are basically great warriors. Maharata doesn't necessarily mean charioteer. It extends its meaning as great warriors. Of course, also in the Ratha. Okay, Ratha is used, even the Sharira is called a Ratha. So you can take it in that sense as great warriors. Okay, so Yudamanyu.
Maharata definition is given.
Yeah.
Maharata definition is
Definitely, we will see. Just what I am doing is let us with our own little wisdom see what we can come out and then confirm that and get corrected. That's a good way of learning, to make mistakes and correct ourselves. So Yudamanyuhu cha Vikrantaha Uttamaujaha Viryavan Uttamaujaha Saubhadraha Draupadeyaha Sarve Maharataha eva atra santi. Atra Anike, Pandavanam Anike Santi. Like that, we can take the longer Adhyaharana. Okay. So we saw the sandhis and we saw the how the breakups are. They have shown all that. The interesting one was Sarve Eva. They have stopped at showing the split, but you guys, I encourage you to identify. So Yudamanyuhu cha Visargasya Sakaraha Shchutvam cha Uttamaujaha, Uttamaujas Pratipadikam, Prathama Ekavachane, Uttamaujaha Pullinge, Uttamaujaha Ityatra cha Ityanena Visargasya Sakaraha, Uttamaujas iti bhavati, Punaha Sakarasya Shchutvena Uttamaudaschcha iti bhavati. Shweta Prince kimapi prachati. Kim varye?
Sir, as you are explaining Visarga Sandhi, so I have always tried to do it myself. There are many places like while writing this, reading the story, or there I'm not able to get why they have not got the Sandhi done. Like it satisfies all the conditions, but still
Sandhi
is not there.
Sandhi is Vivaksha. I mean, Sandhi is your choice. Kavi's choice. Kavi's choice. Okay. There is no forcing of a Sandhi on anybody.
Okay. So that's why even after satisfying the conditions, it has not been applied.
Yeah, it's not mandatory.
Okay.
You know where it is mandatory? Can you tell me where it is mandatory? Sandhis?
Probably to maintaining the matras in
No, nothing with
Adamatye nitya,
Prakriti,
samase nitya.
I think two Bhaginis have come up with the answer. Samase nityam punaha nitya. And then Prakriti Pratyayor madhye, Padamadhye, Prakriti Pratyayor Upasarga Dhatoho madhye va
Okay. Yeah, correct.
nitya. So,
Okay.
Padayoho madhye kavehe vivaksha. Something like that. Some verse is there actually.
Vakyeshu vivaksha eva.
So like that. Okay.
Okay.
Choice.
So
Okay.
here in why it is sarve saptami? Why not sarvaha or sarvaha?
There are varieties of sarva pada. If you go notice, sarve is a bahuvachana form of that one of them.
Oh,
yeah.
So it is equivalent to sarvaha.
See, there is a Visheshana variant of sarva and there is a fixated variant of sarva in Nitya Bahuvachana type of thing. So it may sarve may come from the Pratama Bahuvachana, one of them. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Mahodaya, you mentioned something apatya in the
Apatyam means apatyam pumans mean offspring masculine.
Offspring masculine,
Masculine.
apatyam. It is small ta, na?
Apatyam is small ta,
how to
not
write it?
Mahaprana. Apatyam is small ta. Small ta means alpa pranata.
Okay, offspring.
Offspring, yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
Sir,
Okay.
Sarve is not Saptami, sir. Sarve is
I didn't say Saptami. I said Pratama Bahuvachana only.
No, someone said like that.
Sarvasmin is Saptami.
Sarvasmin is Saptami. Correct. Sarveshu is the Bahuvachana Saptami.
Yes.
Okay. Yudamanyuhu cha Uttamaujaha cha, we saw that. Yeah. Tatparya. Let us see what they say. In this army, there are, okay, that's what. Pandavanam Anike Santi Keke Yudamanyu of great prowess. Okay. Vikranta is not anybody's name. I didn't know. It could have been somebody's name. Today we use that. But it happens to be Yudamanyu's Visheshana. Okay. So it's not colossal if you say a person by the name Vikranta was also there. Somebody else can be pulled in as Vikranta there. So Yudamanyu of great prowess. The valorous Uttamauja, Viryavan Uttamauja, Abhimanyu, the son of Subhadra. They actually explained who is Saubhadra here. Son of Subhadra, Abhimanyu. Okay, fine. And the sons of Draupadi. Nobody remembers their 5 names, sadly. Some Bhaginis here will remember, but I am very bad with all
Except when they die, there is no mention about them in the Mahabharata at all, Mahodaya. Only when they are killed by Ashwatthama, they are being referred.
That horrible chapter which people dread to read, Ashwatthama's murder. Yeah.
Sir, you highlighted
Mahodaya,
in blue
it is
the
given
names
at
of
the
the
bottom
sons.
of the.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is.
yeah. See,
Prativindya,
answer.
Sruta Soma, Sruta Varma, all that is given.
Okay, let us read. Let me be patient. In
Yes.
this army, there are Yudhamanyu of great prowess, the valorous Uttamauja, Abhimanyu, the son of Subhadra, and the sons of Draupadi. All of them are Maharathas, great warriors. So here, Eko dasha sahasrani yodhayet yastu dhanvinam shastra shastra pravinascha vigneyah sa Maharatah. Samskrita is very scientific. So if you want to use the term Maharatha, then the warrior should be capable of alone, ekaha hi, alone, dasha sahasrani yodhayet. May he war with 10,000 people. Yahatu dhanvinam. Okay, with one who is with his bow and arrows, I guess. Shastra shastra pravinascha. Not just like that he woke up and did this. I mean, he has to have technical qualification in Shastra and Shastra. I mean, the right way of fighting and the way of fighting with instruments. Pravinascha Vigneyaha. Only that person should be titled as, known as Maharatha. Wow. Nice. This thing I wish they did more and more in all the verses. Maharatha is a warrior who is capable of combating 10,000 archers. Okay. Dhanvinam yodhayet. Okay. All alone. Kriyapadam. Asti santi adyahritam. Here they went Bahuvachana. Prathama vibhakti, they have collected. Bahuvachanam, they have collected. Draupadeyaha sarve Maharataha. So cha 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 eva. All right, fine. So we got the Anvaya Vakya more or less, but here it's explained with Anvaya Rachana nicely. Okay, see Uttamaujaha Sakaranta Pullinga Uttamaujas. Okay, Uttamaujas becomes Uttamaujaha in Prathama Ekavachana. That's why in Shashti and all that you will get the Sakara back. Uttamaujasaha, like that it will go. Okay. The indeclinable eva should go after sarve eva. As in the previous shloka, one cha is a conjunction, the others have no role to play in Anvarachana. Fine. Okay. So here the list is there. Huh? I was jumping the gun. Prativindhya, Sutasoma, Shrutavarma, Shrutavirya, and Shatanika. Dirghani, I think. Shatanika. Shata Anika, something like that. Shatanika, maybe A also. That's the bad thing about using English alphabet unless you use accents like Dirgha, etc. So Shatanika, double Dirgha, Ta, Ni, like that. Okay, were the sons of Draupadi by Yudhishthira and other Pandavas respectively. Okay. Prativindhya, Sutasoma, Shrutavarma, Shrutavirya, Shatanika. Shatanika's name comes often. Okay. I think it comes in Shishupala Vadha only later. He participates in some activities over there. Okay. Anvaya Rachana Asti. Kaha Asti Yudamanyuhu Kidrishaha Vikrantaha Punaha Kaha Uttamaujaha Kidrishaha Viryavan Punaha Kaha Saubhadraha Santi, because now they had to bring in Santi because Bahuvachana words are there. Directly they brought it in as a second quote, but it would have been enough to put Asti Santi because collectively Santi has to be used anyway, even if all were singular. Ke Santi Sarve Eva Kidrishaha Santi Maharataha Punaha Ke Santi Draupadeyaha. Okay, these are distinct from Maharataha being including them and all of them. Maharataha is for everybody. In this shloka, both Ekavachana and Bahuvachana words are joined by the conjunction cha. Therefore, the Kriya Padam Santi has been supplied. However, to elicit an Ekavachananta Padam in the question should be Kaha Asti. They could have pretty much used this quote in the previous verse also. They have kind of put it here. We can take it back towards previous verse also. Okay, superb. So, few more minutes. Let's see if we can rush through this. अस्माकं तु विशिष्टाये तान्निबोध द्विजोत्तम नायका मम सैन्यस्य संज्ञार्थं तान् ब्रवीमि ते. So here Duryodhana is suddenly, Ayo, I am only talking of this Pandava Sainya like that. Let me just at least support my Sainya. Suddenly his होश उड़ गया, इसका होश उड़ गया बोला. अस्माकं तु विशिष्टा ये तान्निबोध द्विजोत्तम. Our special warriors, who they are, they you get to know. Hey you Drona Dvijottama, Sambodhana Pratama. Hey Dvijottama, hey Dronacharya. Asmakam Vishishtaha, I think Visarga Lopa. Correct. Vishishtaha ye santi tan niboda. You get to know them. You listen to me enlisting their names. Nayakaha mama sainyasya tan sangnartam te bravimi. Tavakrite bravimi. Like that. Okay. So the leaders of my army, for the purpose of identifying them, I will indicate them to you. I will tell their names to you. Okay. Okay. Asmakam tu vishishtaha ye tan nibodha. Lotlakara. Tvam nibodha. Tvam is implicit in that. Okay. He dvijottama nayakaha mama sainyasya sangnartam tan bravimi te. So what was the sandhis? Tan niboda, no sandhi, samyuktakshara only. Here visargalopa, vishishtaha, nayakaha, visargalopa. For once there is no chutva, uka, utva of visarga in this poem. There is an anuswara sandhi here and there, asmakam, sangnartham, etc. Okay, finish. Not much here. Okay. Tava te. Te is here means it alternate for tava. Tava sangnartham bravimi. For your knowledge, for your familiarity, I will tell you. Like that. Okay. So, he Dvijottama, asmakam pakshe in brackets, mama sainyasya nayakaha asmakam vishishtaha ye santi. Okay. Tan tvam niboda aham tava sangyartam tan artat tesham namani bravimi. Like that. Okay. That's the, you can take two kriya padas, so you have to split it a little bit in between. Niboda is one lot kriya pada, bravimi lat bahu uttama purusha ekavachana, aham bravimi. So aham is implicit in bravimi, tvam is implicit in nibodha. Okay. Two people have unmuted. Any questions? Shweta is, I think, older.
Mahoday, Dvijottama. Can you explain it?
Dvijottama is Brahmanottama, something like that. Dvija title is available for three varnas. Okay. So Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Brahmanas are given Dvija pada. But here we know he is addressing Drona, so I use Brahmanottama. Okay.
Dvija means twice they are born.
Twice born, because they born to their mothers and they are born to their gurus.
Upanayinam.
To their gurus. I mean, without all that, Upanayanam is only taking to the guru, but actually the second birth is after graduation.
Okay. After graduation.
After graduation is the second birth. From the womb of the Gurukula they are born.
Okay.
This is just
thank you.
It's a beautiful name, Dvija. There is even a bird, even many birds and lizards, they are all Dvijas in Samskrita. Okay.
Born from the egg first. I mean, born as an egg first, and then they become creatures.
Correct. Born as an egg to their mothers and born from the egg second time. Very good.
Varya, what is the meaning of Nibodha? Tan Nibodha, you said, no?
Buddha Dato, to know. Nibodha, get to know them. Lot. Ni is probably Upasarga there. Okay. So I think those questions are answered. So let me mute everyone and let's just proceed to understanding this verse now a little bit. So on the best, the best of Brahmins, twice born. See, they put that. Okay, Brahmins in this context, we know Dronacharya being a Brahmin, they use that. Okay, so the actual literal is, the best of twice borns. That's what you can say. Know the distinguished ones amongst ourselves, the leaders of my army. These I relate to you. See that Bravimi is been translated to I relate. Okay, I will tell you is the literal translation to you for your information. Sangyartam, tava sangyartam, for your information. See, okay. In this verse, there are two sentences as there are two verbs, Nibodha and Bravimi. Dvijottama is an address. Kriyapadam Nibodha. Pratama ye vishishtaha nayakaha. Dvitiya tan. Then Shashti asmakam. Avyayam tu. So we have to use those and finish that. First pada parts only. Okay. And then Kriyapadam Bravimi, and similarly Pratama aham. Tvam actually could have been taken there also. Tvam Nibodha should have been added there in bracket Tvam also. Here aham has been taken. Dvitiya, again they have borrowed back Tan Nibodha has been brought. Tan Bravimi. Actually it is there. I don't know. There was no need to put bracket because it's literally sitting there. Tan. Maybe they had already borrowed it earlier. So because they had, there also it is there, tan. So there is a mistake in putting bracket here. Okay, remove the brackets. So Shashti te mama sainyasya, te is tava. Tava te yushmat shabdasya Shashti ekavachanam. Okay. So avyayam sangyartam. Artham, this one is actually a type of samasa which becomes avyaya. Okay. So in the first sentence, the word asmakam should be taken with nayakaha. Asmakam nayakaha. Okay, fine. Our. In the second sentence, mama goes with sainyasya. mama sainyasya. Correct. Te goes with Sangyartam, Tava Sangyartam. Dvijottama is an address, hence the Anvaya Rachana, there is no question pertaining to it. We just start, He Dvijottama, Niboda, Kriyapadam, Tvam. See, here they have put Tvam. Kaha Niboda, Tvam in brackets, Adhyahritam, well done. Kan Niboda, Tan Niboda, Kidrishan Tan, Ye Nayakaha Santi Tan. Ye Nayakaha Santi Tan. So, Kidrishaha Nayakaha, Vishishtaha Nayakaha. So, Nayakaha has been pulled up there. Okay, and then Kesham Nayakaha, Asmakam Nayakaha, Asmakam Sainyasya Nayakaha actually. But okay, they have taken Sainyasya later. ठीक है, with Kasya Nayakaha. So, Bravimi, Kriyapadam. So, they have put this as a little bit of a subservient to that thing. Okay. But it's actually a distinct second sentence. So aham bravimi, kaha bravimi, aham bravimi, kan bravimi, tan bravimi. I will tell their names. Tan nayakan, sangyartham bravimi. Kimartham bravimi will become sangyartham. Why I will tell their names? Sangyartham. Kasya sangyartham, tava arte. So kasya sainyasya, mama sainyasya, tan nayakan, tava sangyartham, aham bravimi. This is how it goes. He Dvijottama applies to both. Okay, little bit up and down here there doing is fine, but make sure you bring out the correct question for those words. Okay. Bravimi is a Dvikarmaka Kriyapadam. Okay. Vachmi, Bravimi, these are all. So Dvikarmaka, the verb having two objects. The complete sentence is Aham, Tvam, Tan, Bravimi. Very good. Aham is implicit, Tvam is implicit because Bravimi Uttama Purusha. To whom I will tell to you because I am addressing you. So Tvam. So Tan Bravimi, I will tell about them is having the sense of karmatva there in Tan. Okay. I will tell them to you. Unke बारे में मैं बताऊंगा, उनको बताऊंगा, like that almost. ठीक है? That is the shaili. Dvitiya vibhakti shaili used. So, Tvam and Tan are the two objects, karma pade of the verb bravimi. So, Tvam, Tan, bravimi. So, Aham, Lakshmanam, Chandukam, dadami, like that. Okay. Sitayai, dadami, for the purpose of eventually handing over to Sita, like that. Dana kriyayam, karmadvayam, bhavati. And there are actually also we use for the receiver, generally eventual receiver, we use Chaturthi there. Sitayai, like that. Okay, there are two objects karmapade for the verb bravimi. While tan is found in the shloka, tvam is supplied, adhyahritam. Therefore, the latter is not taken in the Anvaya Rachana, but can be taken. For greater clarity, you may include tvam as kam bravimi, tvam bravimi. They have suggested if you want. Okay. Nice. Little bit something distinct here because there is a little more challenge here. Okay, so I think we will take a water break now, 12:08. So 12:12 we will gather back after the water break. Okay, 12:12 we will gather back. Please take a water break. Okay, welcome back. So let's just read the three verses before we move to the next section. Drishtaketuschekitaanah Kashirajascha Viryavan Purujit Kunti Bojascha Shaibhyascha Narapungavaha Yudhamanyuscha Vikrantah Uttamaujaschа Viryavan Saubhadro Draupadeyascha Sarva Eva Maharathaha Asmakam tu Vishishtaye Tan Nibodadvijottama Nayaka Mama Sainyasya Sangyartam Tan Bravimite Iti Duryodhana Dronam Vadan Asti. तो एतावत् पर्यन्तं. तो अग्रे सप्तम उपभागे अस्माभिः सन्धयः सन्धि विषये पठितव्यमस्ति. अद्यतनसन्धिरस्ति परसवर्णसन्धिः इति. परसवर्णसन्धिः नाम एव सम्यक् अस्ति. पश्यतु, पर ಅಂದ್ರೆ अदर. ओके, सवर्ण सेम वर्ण टाइप. सन्धिः. So the sandhi where the first portion's last letter becomes a savarna of the first letter of the second part. Okay, that is the goal of savarnatva. Parasavarna Sandhi. Okay. So study the following sentences. So with the name itself teaching us so much, it should be easier to identify the Sandhi. Saha adhikan ankan praptavan. So he lots of marks he obtained. Okay. So ankan has that nga with the ka. So normally in Hindi, Kannada, etc., we just write a bindu, no? In Kannada, of course, bindu becomes a big zero. In Hindi, you just put a bindu on top. So anka, like that we write. But in Sanskritam, we do parasavarna for that anuswara. So that anuswara switches to nga, the savarna of the kavarga. Ka, kha, ga, ga, nga. So the nasika savarna of kavarga is chosen. Ankan, like that. Okay. Because the mouth actually, when it is leading up to the kakara, the nasika varna actually takes the sound of nga only. Nka, like that. Okay. So you won't be reading it like amka, something like that. No, anka, like that. So that's why. So actually it is congruent with easier pronunciation. Though it looks tougher to write, the pronunciation is the more obvious, correct one. Okay. Sanskrit is all about speech. Saha adhikan ankan praptavan. Vatse durabhimanam muncha. So, hey daughter, Sambodhana Pratama. Hey vatse. Okay. Durabhimanam muncha. Give up selfish pride. Selfishness, a little bit, or false pride, you can say. False pride is better, perhaps. Durabhimanam. Muncha, give up. Tyak, tyaja, muncha, like that. So again, ncha, see, pancham, varga panchama. Cha, cha, ja, ja, nya, that nyancha. So muncha, like that. Okay. Vinayah chatrasya mandanam. Iti asti pustake. Vinaya. Vinaya means obedience. Okay. Obedience. Chatrasya mandanam is the decoration of a student. Okay. So mandana means some kind of decoration. That means it is proper, sitting properly in a student, the vinayatva. So mandanam, see, na, ta, tha, da, dha, na. Das savarna is na. So mandanam. So the anunasika switches to na. Again, this is all happening within the word. See, anka is a word, muncha is a word. So these are all internal sandhis. Even during the vyutpatti of these words, this parasavarna sandhi has happened. Okay. Anandaha paramam sukam. Happiness is ultimate pleasure. Okay. Actually, happiness, no? Anandaha is a type of ultimate form of happiness. Contented feeling, you can say. Okay. Is ultimate
bliss, sir.
Bliss. Okay, bliss. Thanks, Varya. So bliss is ultimate happiness. Okay. Choradarsha. So here again, anandaha. So anamdaha. So nandaha has been. So nakara is savarna of da, ta, tha, da, dha, na. So da and na go together. Anandaha. So choradarshanat kampaha utpannaha. By looking at the thief, shaking got generated. That means somebody got the shakes. So kampaha, see, not bindu. So pa ba ma, shiver, correct. So the shiver was generated. So ahankaromi etat karyam. So here this is not ahankara word. This one is a simple two pada sandhi. Aham karomi, I will do. So that if you do sandhi, it becomes ahankaromi. It doesn't mean I will do self pride or something like that. Okay. Here in this context, it is simply I will do this work. Etat karyam aham karomi. So karma pada is karyam. Etat is a visheshana for that. Vakranchalati saha sarpaha. Again, this is between two words. Okay. Vakram chalati saha sarpaha. That snake moves in a twisted manner. Okay. So vakram chalati. So here varga panchama in the sandhi. Tandamarum. Huh? Tandamarum. Oh. See, yeah. Tandamarum kaha vadayati. Tam damarum. I think. Tat, I think maybe. Tat damarum. Tat tam damarum. Tam. Correct. Damaruhu pullinga shabdaha. So saha taute tam tautan tam damarum. Okay. So tam damarum. That first instinct is tam with bindu anuswara, but next we switch the anuswara sandhi to parasavarna sandhi tandamarum. So that varga panchama nakara appears with dakara andamarum. So this ahankaromi, vakram chalati, tam damarum, these are all sentence level sandhis. They are all between padas. Earlier ones were vyutpatti sandhis. Okay. Saha dhanam sampadayati. Here is upasarga and dhatu. Okay. So saha dhanam sampadayati. He gets money, good money, like that. Obtains properly. Sampadayati. Okay. Then tena sallapah kriyate. Okay. This one is very interesting. This one goes into borderline territory. Till now we saw varga panchama, right? We saw nga, nya, na, na, all of them we have seen so far. First time we are seeing actually a lakara with a chandrabindu as the generator. Some plus lapaha, bindu has switched to lakara with chandrabindu. So this lakara with chandrabindu is called anunasika lakara. So anunasika lakara has been applied to go with actual lakara. So this basically savarnatva extends beyond the vargiya vyanjana, not just varga panchama, even for lava, few of them, there is actually a savarnyam with the ardhachandra bindu yukta corresponding lakara, vakara, whatever. Okay. So that's lakara example is seen here. Sanlapaha, like that. Okay. By him, some kind of chit chat. Sallapa is like a chit chat is done. Like that. By him, chit chat is done. So the words in the bold above are split up. So we already see this plus kaha, mum plus cha. Everywhere anuswara bindu has switched to varga panchama. And in the last few examples, some plus sallapaha, some has gone to la with chandra bindu. Unfortunately, the way they have edited the chandra bindu seems to be on the akara, but actually it is on the lakara also. Sallapaha.
Sir, what type of words are these? Kampaha, Anandaha, Muncha. Is Kampaha like a ta pratyay? Kampaha, Utpanaha?
No, it's a noun. It's a noun. Similar to kampanam being another type of derivative noun, kampaha is also a derivative noun. Kampate from that dhatu, but it is a noun from some kridanta application, which
Okay.
if it was lyudanta, it would have been kampanam. So this is not from kampanam. Another type of kridanta may be there to generate kampaha. Okay. Nandati is the dhatu for anandaha. Okay. Ang upasarga with nand dhatu and some kridanta has produced ananda. Okay. I wish I was knowledgeable enough to tell you which kridanta. I still learning. Okay. Sarvam dhatujam aha shakatayanasya potam, like that. So Shakatayanas son told everything is from dhatu. Okay. Rule. When an anuswara is followed by any consonant other than sha, sa and ha. So these are all ushmas, right? If you remember. Okay. We'll see later. I don't want to go too far. So excluding ushma or ushmana, something like that is called. So those hiti avargiya vyanjana, if you do leave, all the other letters which are Vargiya Vyanjanas or Yara Lava. 4 others which are left. Okay. If Yara Lava and Vargiya Vyanjanas is followed by an Anuswara, or an Anuswara follows any consonant, they have written it in the other way. Other than those 4, that Anuswara is replaced with the 5th letter of the Varga. That is for the Vargiya Vyanjana being present. When the Anuswara is the end of the word, the Sandhi is optional. So this Sandhi is obviously optional. Sallapa, those places. But Sallapa is actually Upasarga. So there it may not be optional. Sampadayati is also Upasarga. Ahankaromi, Vakranchalati, Tandamarum, that those 3 are optional. Others are probably not because they are within the word. Okay. All right. So I think they forgot one thing here. They did include Yara Lava. They forgot to mention 5th letter of the Varga doesn't apply to Yara Lava. For Yara Lava, you get the Chandrabindu variant of that appearing in the place of the Anuswar. Okay. All right. In the examples 1, 6, 7, 8 and 9, Ankaha, Sampadayati, etc. above, Parasavarna Sandhi is optional. 1, it is not optional. Ankaha. As far as I know, it is not optional. So I think there is some
That is 5, sir. Not
Your
1.
book,
I
5,
think
6, 7, 8.
my book is old. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We just talked about that. Okay. So for 5, how it is optional? Kampaha, I'm not sure.
Sir, in
Aham
the Hindi book,
karomi.
it's only 6, 7, 8, 9.
6, 7, 8.
Only
Forget
6, 7, 8.
forget that
It's
one.
not
Okay. So 6, 7, 8 we knew. And here some upasarga has a special rule. This is because of a Paninian rule. Some upasarga is allowed to retain its anuswara. It can stay with the anuswara and go into anuswara sandhi as sampadayati that way. There is no need to do parasavarana. Okay, it's not mandated. Same way, sanlapaha, we can make it as samlapaha like that. Though the pronunciation will be more like sanlapaha, like this. What is written is accurate actually. Okay, anyway.
Kampaha is not optional.
Kampaha, Anka is really not optional in Sanskrit. Though some people end up writing like this, if you see old editions of Sanskrit Granthas, they will write like this, Sampadayati, Anka. Some is correct, but Anka is written like this in some old editions. They don't take Parasavarana. So I
In
don't
my
know
book,
whether
they have given 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. 5 is not.
5, I think the examples may be different also in your book, Bhagini. We have to be careful.
No, sir. Same.
Kampaha
No, sir.
only,
In
Same only.
our book also, it is 5, 6, 7, 8.
I don't know how what
In
rule
Tamil
allows
book,
that.
it is only 6, 7, 8, 9, Mahodaya.
Okay.
That is only correct.
This is
6, 7,
English.
8.
Okay. It's okay. It's not, there is a little doubt about couple of examples, but we got to know. Remember like this. Some is optional. For some upasarga, it is optional to do or a parasavarana. And the other thing is between padas, it is always optional. We know that. But it is nitya within a word, so it is not optional there. Okay. But if it is some nitya, in the case of sampadayati, there is a nitya sandhi, but you can choose to not do parasavarana and stay with anuswara. Okay. That's the thing about some. Some allows to stick to anuswara and not move on to parasavarana. Okay. That much you remember. Forget this Anka business a little bit. Kampa and Anka business. Okay. When a Padanta Varga letter is followed by a La, they give a rule too for that. Okay. Only for La. So, and now they not answered what happens for Yavara. They didn't include Yavara, but they have not answered for Yavara. So there is a undercoating of the rules here. Okay. Anyway, so when the Padanta Varga is followed by the letter La, a suitable Lakara replaces Tavarga letter. So Tat Layaha, Tal Layaha, actually Anuswara Bindu has to be put there, like they have done here. Okay. And this one is from another Santal Padanta Varga letter is followed by La, a suitable Lakara replaces Tavarga letter. Okay, for Tavarga. This is a different Sandhya altogether. Torli. Yeah. So, Tat Layaha, Tal Layaha, Vidwan Likati. Okay. All right.
Mahodaya, that is Padanta Tavarga only.
Tavarga only. Correct. Tavarga only.
Tavarga only.
But for Sanlapa also it is shown, they didn't answer that. So there is something missing in this sheet. Okay. Some has no Tavarga. Okay.
Some has no Tavarga, but it comes under
Unless it is coming, hold on.
Unless it is under first group only. First rule only it comes Samlapaha.
But they didn't talk of Lakara in the first group.
No, other than Shasha Saha means La is also included.
Then they don't have any
Anuswara
explanation for
is
Yavara. They don't have explanation for Yavara. Nor did they teach us about the La with Chandrabindu there. So something is not complete about number 1 there. Unless Sallapa comes from Satu plus Lapaha. Okay. Which is a possibility. Then the Takara has got transformed into Lakara with Anuswara with Chandrabindu is a possibility. Okay. Anyway, so here if you see about this Chandrabindu business, there are these variants of Hrasva Akara, 6 variants of Hrasva Akara, 6 variants of Dirgha Akara, and 6 variants of Pluta Akara. The Pluta is a triple length, okay, which is not there in normal Sanskrit. In Shastriya Sanskrit, this is there. In Veda, Shastra, etc., it's there. But anyway, so there are actually 18 variants, okay. And then there is also, see here, see this underline is this is called Swarita. When the stroke is there above, it's called Swarita. This one is called Anudatta or something like that, Udatta, something like that, and one of them is Anudatta.
Anudatta, sir. That is Anudatta.
Underlined is Anudatta, okay, yeah. Lower tone. So underlined is Anudatta, Udatta is normal, and Swarita is with the stroke there. Okay, so if you see 3 colors are due to Swarita, Anudatta, Udatta, like that. And one more color variation is due to Anunasika, Ananunasika. So Udatta, Ananunasika, Hrasva Akaraha is written like that. But same with Nasika variant is like that. Okay, something like that. Okay, very poor pronunciations. So those are the variants. So same way it goes with Dirgha and all that. So you can see this is very important in Vedic hymn singing. This colors all the variants. But we know all this as just finish. Okay. So Yaroranunasike aninasiko va yarah anunasike anunasikah va anuswarasya yeyi parasavarnah. That is this rule 1. Va padantasya, okay, torli. So all these variant sandhi rules of Panini has been merged under parasavarna. There is one parasavarna and there is some other sandhi called yaraha anunasike anunasiko va, something like that and all that. Okay, we will not go into explanation. Those are all Paninian rules. Again, yar is from the Maheshwara Sutra and all that. Again, toho li, toho is tu is tavarga. So tavargasya ante agre lakaraha asti chet lakaraha bhavet, torli. Is that all? Panini just says torli and that is this rule 2. Okay, explained here. Okay.
So can we?
Can you what, sir?
No,
is there a question, sir?
No, sorry.
Oh, okay. So maybe we have to form some summary from this. I will see if I can clarify on the second part with respect to those rules, whether there is a completeness in nature and what about the missing Yarava business. La is explained, but Yarava is not explained. So that's the thing we have to worry about. And even like Bhagini pointed out, the La rules here relate to Tavarga. What about non-Tavarga? But Vidwan is actually na. It is not Tavarga. Oh no, it is a Panchavarga, Panchama of Tavarga. So it still fits this Torli rule. That's not a problem. But what happens if it is not from Tavarga? These questions have to be answered. We will figure it out. Okay. So there is some examples. So let us do these examples and call it a morning. So again, this one is not very, what you call, user friendly for public sourcing or single sourcing. So it's very easy. We know everywhere the answer because they're all anuswar. So gum plus ga, ganga, like that. I mean, so I will just open up. Gum plus ga eventually is written as ganga, like that. Okay. Plus chalam, anchalam. So anchalam means the edge, ridge. That is the anchala. It's typically for mountain areas we use that, no? Anchal. Andam, plus dum. This is all vyutpatti. There is nothing like dum and all that. Okay, santaha, sam plus taha. Santaha, sun. Okay, sun plus taha has become santaha. Okay, all right. Kampaha, kam plus paha, kampaha. Punjaha, pum plus jaha, punjaha. Kampaha we know is a vibration. Punja, trying to think, I forgot what punja means. Whether it means the tail, I don't know.
Feather?
Feather. Peacock feather. Punja is like a feather tail, feather or something like that. Okay. Kantakam. So kam plus takam. Nakara there. So basically we have to know which Varga Panchama correctly to use everywhere, which is very easy so far. Andaha, plus daha, no problem. Bandaha, bum plus daha. Remember, these are all not words alone. They are all vyutpatti parts. Shankaha, sham plus kaha. Okay.
Sir, why santaha is sun plus taha and not sam plus taha? Because ma replaces anuswar.
Even if sun plus taha comes, santaha only will come. Yeah, I think whether it is sam plus taha, I should. What is there in the textbook? Sam is there with bindu.
Yes, sir. Some is there.
Oh, then don't choose this. Just stick to bindu. Okay.
It's sam plus taha. Yes.
Sam plus taha. Okay. Join the following. So again, we have to use makara here. Amba, papa, baba, ma. So amba. Here plus kaha nga, kaka, gaga, nga. So oh, see here number 2. Sorry. Sam plus dihi. We have to use na because ta, tha, da, dha, na. So sandihi. So then here we already said anka. Champuhu. So papa, baba, ma. So makara has to be used. Champuhu, like that. Yeah. Here bandharam. So here nakara has to be used. Ta tha da da na bandharam. Like this. Shunti ta tha da da na. Again nakara has to be used. Shunti. Like this, guys. Okay. So I'll open up. There is not much. It's very straightforward technique. Ka ka ga ga nga. Gha nga again. Angrihi, which means pada. Okay. Panktihi, line. Okay. And chandaha. Chandaha means very intense, that thing. Okay, in the examples below, Parasavarna Sandhi is optional. Write the 2 forms, so with and without. So dharmam chara. So here we have to keep anuswara because chakara is karkasha vyanjana. Is a vyanjana, sorry, nothing to do with karkashatva. So we have to write dharmam chara or cha cha jajanya. We have to write dharmanchara, like that. So dharmanchara or dharmam chara. Same way we have to do for the remaining. Shankaraha. Oh, we can write it both as Shankaraha and Shankaraha, like that. Okay. So peacemaker. This I didn't know. Similar to some, sham also allows. This is interesting. Okay. All right. Sam plus bandaha, sambandhaha, makara or anuswara. Okay. Sam plus chayaha, again anuswara or cha-cha jajanya varga panchama. Sanchayaha, collection. Okay. Sampattihi, makara, papa baba ma, sampattihi. Sangaha, nga, kaka gaga nga, sangaha or sangaha with some upasarga. So tam tankaram. So here also it is optional. La? So here they have not explained this very solidly. How this becomes optional? Because between words is it? Okay, tam tamkaram, but then we should, okay. One thing I know. See, in Samskritam, this avasana, that writing the 2 words separately here, like tvam karoshi, this avasana is also almost optional. If you see very old granthas, they write it like as if the whole thing is one word. Tvam karoshi, blah, 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 like that. And it is it's a great struggle to identify the word endings, etc. with that. They used to be expert in those, so they used to do. But for us, it is. So that is why this is kind of, really not 2 words mentally. Okay, Anuswara Sandhi has already happened, and then the Avasana is kept for convenience. Okay, Tam Tankaram, this is also similar case, I guess. Okay, so tam tang. So between words,
Tamkaram is 2 words, no?
2 words. Yeah, between words. That's what they explained. So these are all Padanta Anuswaras. Okay, because of Padanta, these were not Padanta Anuswaras. These are Padanta Anuswaras. So tam tankaram, that sound, okay, of the drum or something, or the, so tam tankaram, tan tankaram or tam tankaram, that sound or clang. That's it. Okay, with that we will call it morning. So we'll gather in the afternoon and continue to learn Chartva Sandhi, which is a reversal of Jastva, which we had studied earlier. Okay, so the reversal of Jastva according to Paninian order, or because Jastva has been reversed, Jastva rules exclude Chartva. Chartva cases are left for Chartva, Jastva takes the balance. Like that we take it. Okay, we are going to go through this in the afternoon session. Okay. So we will call it a morning, have a nice lunch, and gather back in good numbers at 3 o'clock. We will have a quick hour to continue the study. Thank you.
Thank you, Mahadev.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.